Welcome to tonight's Jim Bregman Presents. Sensei Jim Bregman is a 1964 bronze medalist in the Olympics, a Pan Am champ, 10th degree black belt, and a 3-time USJ president. He runs the Jim Bregman Presents series, and there are many that are posted online. We're very happy to have him host us again. So, Bregman Sensei?
Thank you, Ken. It's my privilege to introduce Dave Brogan, who is the current president of the USJA. And he is leading a very progressive board that has very unique ideas that will enhance the participation of judoka and gain membership throughout the United States. Sadly, we don't have the kind of membership we need, and Dave and his board are dedicated to increasing participation and providing the judo community with services and programs that can enhance everybody's participation. Dave, I wish you to go ahead and introduce the speakers for this presentation.
Great, thanks, Jim. Again, I'm Dave Brogan. I'm really happy and honored to be here to introduce our presenters today and to be part of this. You know, the greatest camp on earth is a lot like Jim Bregman, and that everyone's heard of it and everyone's heard of Jim, and everybody knows Jim is about as good as it gets, and everyone knows that the greatest camp is about as good as it gets. So it's definitely an honor to be here. I'm here to introduce, we have Mark Hunter and we have Debbie Rucker. Mark is, you know, a longtime coach, used to run one of the largest USJA club in the nation. He's either an instructor or a judge in just about every kata you've ever heard of, and probably a bunch of them that you haven't heard of. And he's been running its program for about 15 years at the greatest camp. And Debbie's, you know, she really is exactly what I think a judoka is, and that is someone that is all about service to others. While she maybe has a little less mat time than some of us, she probably has more judo time than most of us. And her dedication to spreading judo, and it's really the heart of what I think USJA is and USJF is as grassroots organizations, and she's a great example of what it means to be a grassroots leader. So I can't thank you all for what you guys are doing. We need more events in the US. We need more things like the greatest camp. We need more tournaments. We need more seminars. We need more clinics. And you guys are a great example for everyone else on what we can do to run an amazing event. So turn it over to you guys.
Thank you, Sensei. I'm so excited that everybody got to come to our Zoom with Sensei Bregman. We're very excited about camp this year. We're going to show you the new things first, and then we'll show you the things that we do every year. But this year, our first thing is Flavio. And we want to thank Jim Bregman. He was the very first Olympian to come to camp and to show us what it meant to be able to have people brush elbows and eat supper and throw and be thrown by an Olympian. It was major for people to get a chance to do that. And here we go. We are sanctioned by USJA, and all are welcome. No matter what your affiliation is, camp is open to you. We have a message from
Hey, Sensei, how you doing? Good, good. I'm all packed up, ready to go to the greatest camp. I got a couple free bags for the plane, ready to go to the greatest camp on earth.
But where's Sensei Jeff? I thought he was going with you.
I told you I packed everything. I got a free bag.
Hey! You forgot to pack me a sandwich.
And about Flavio, we want to explain he was in the Olympics twice. He medaled with a bronze medal in 2004. And in 1996, he got 7th place in Atlanta. And Flavio has a...
Hello everyone, hello America, this is Flavio Canto, former Olympic medalist, judo and jiu-jitsu black belt. Really excited to announce that from the 20th to the 22nd of June, I'll be arriving in Charlotte, North Carolina, and joining the greatest camp. I'll be teaching some of my transition games, some of my best techniques. Pretty happy to be back in the States. I hope you all can go and we'll have a lot of fun. See you soon. Hello everyone, hello.
Flavio invented the Kanto choke, and a lot of people in BJJ are used to hearing that Kanto choke. Roddy Ferguson sent me a message a month ago. He said he's personally rolled with Flavio and that he's seen him destroy BJJ world champions like they were children. So that was very exciting. I'm glad we have somebody that is highly respected in both the judo and BJJ organizations. He has many videos about his Kanto choke and how to apply it, which he'll be showing us at camp. One of the things that was very exciting to me about Flavio is that CNN had recognized him as a hometown hero. It was his work that he does with children at the institution of Recal, where he has over 4,000 students. He's also a TV, he also has 2 TV shows that he works in, and they are listed there too. One of the things that impressed me in 2018, there was an article that was written about him, talking about how when he was a child, he wanted to be a superhero. And when he realized that wasn't something that he could do, he saw the people in judo flying through the air. So that got his attention. And after he won in the Olympics, well, bronze, his goal was to teach children that they could dream higher, go to school, have a university degree. And that's where he started his dream in Rio de Janeiro, where he taught children, and still does, that when they put on their judo gi, they become like superheroes. They can do anything. They're braver, better to face the world, stronger people, ready to fight for whatever they need to. He loves teaching and helping the people in Rio de Janeiro. And I know he's gone to other cities now, but I'm not sure all the number of cities that he has schools in. But that's what attracted me to him in 2018. But we got a lot of stuff going on, so let me move on to kata judging. You're going to get certification for kata judging and for your kata practice. Gary Monto will be heading that up, and you'll be able to compete with your favorite kata, demonstrate your kata, or as the children will do, a portion of their favorite kata. And Sensei Pat is going to cover the USJA kata certification fee for anyone that gets an A or a B certification due to a private sponsor's generosity. Our sponsor has really been generous this year. He's also ordered earbands to keep your ears warm in the upcoming winter months. So if you're doing a kata, instructing kata, if you're even taking kata training, you will be given a prize. We're also having judo refereeing, international refereeing. Mike Takata, he will be teaching the rules, how to practice the practical demonstrations with the rules, application with the rules, and a lot of that going on. Our sponsor has also provided radios and earbands for the people who are studying, learning, and practicing their refereeing at camp. This is the surprise I was telling everybody about this week. There is a book coming out from Neil Olenkamp, and our sponsor has gotten it autographed. So select campers are going to receive a personally autographed copy of this new book before it's even released to the public. So I think everybody will be very happy to take that home with them. We also have a kids program. Mark Hunter is going to do new things with the kids program this year. I would like to let him tell us about that. Mark is one of the best kids instructors I've ever seen. Year before last, we had 96 kids in one class, ages 4 to 12, and he kept them all going. No problems, no messes, just continuous teaching, and he challenged them the whole camp. So let me give it over to Sensei Mark.
Welcome, everybody. Kids program. I think kids program is very important. I think kids are very, very important in judo. I think there's the grassroots of judo. I think kids are really great. So at camp, we do our best to give the young adults a experience they will never forget. Fun and great training together. We believe it's more than just a camp. Next slide. What we do at camp, this is a day. Fun at camp, we do a 1 mile fun run on Friday mornings. We believe senseis, parents, everybody can do a 1 mile run. On Thursday nights, we have a pool party and a movie night. Friday night, we have a ninja challenge and a superhero parade. On Saturday afternoon, the end of camp, we have like a camp party. We have foam, we have bubbles, we make snow, have great things for kids to do. The reason why we do this, when we first started camp many, many years ago, the kids was camping at 5 o'clock. They would be done with their camp, and they would go back to the motel's room. They wouldn't have much stuff to do. And I realized, hey, we got 3 more hours of daylight, 3 more hours of camp. So let's do something fun for them. So at night, we decided to do something special. During the day looks like we do warm-ups, we do classes, we do break times, and at night we do special events. Next slide. We are starting a new program this year. Darren and I sat down and talked about last year that sometimes we want to make sure the kids get everything they want, not just games, not just fun, but some people want to be a competitor. So I'm going to turn this over to Darren now, and Darren's going to tell you about this great program he has. Darren has a lot of talent with judo. He shares at camp. He's a 6th degree black belt in judo. He's a 6th degree black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's like the energy bunny. He's always ready to go. Things that we do, well, on this course we're going to be doing is test the heroes. The outline is lots of energy, high-level drills for competition, Ichikomi drills, frozen competition, learn to put speed in your techniques. But we have some requirements that they have to meet to be in this program. It's more sort of like a boot camp. Ages 8 to 14 only. Know how to fall correctly. Know how to show respect on and off the mat. Have a high interest in competition. Have a permission from your coach or parents that you're up to the challenge. Must be able to run the 1 mile on Friday morning within 10 minutes. Must be dedicated to the program the entire camp. You could get disqualified during the course if you do not meet one of the requirements, and we're only allowed 10 people in this course allowed. All right, next slide. Special events for young adults. Like I said, the 1 mile run, the pool party, ninja course, judo games in the camps, and demos during lunch. This year, we're going to focus on the kata. We're going to learn some throws during the regular classes, and then at camp, at the lunchtime, we'll do some demonstrations of the kata that we learned. And next slide. We have great instructors. We have all the kids instructors that are listed here who will be teaching the kids, or would have more instructors for the camp, but these are the ones that will be teaching the kids different things. Sensei Jeff Johns, Gary Monto, Mike Joe Torres, all kinds of time Ryan. So these are the great coaches for the kids program. Next slide. Couple wide words. I was hoping that Darren got a speaker to work. I wanted to speak some things about his camp. He has been at camp for over 25 years. I remember in my first year going to camp, I met Darren and I was impressed. I saw, wow, this guy got energy. He has technique. And so and he has the same story that when he got judo involved, he wanted to be a superhero also. And he has costumes, he wears Batman, and it was great. Like I said, I've been in camp for 14, 15 years at the Greatest Camp. Before that, I was the founder of the Spirit of the Eagle Camp that ran in Bluffton, Ohio. And I love this camp. I think it's more than just a camp. And I like this camp because couple of the reasons is because it's more than just competition camp. It's a camp that you can have grassroots. I think the main goal of judo is you become a better person you was the day before. It doesn't matter if you win a gold medal Olympics. To me, is matter to me is you're making yourself a better person. My wife is not available right now, but she's been with camp with me. She's a marathon runner. She loves working with kids, and the kids really love to be with her too. So, superhero party, Batman, campers learn to be your hero, because I think everybody should be here, superheroes, and they do a wonderful job. Next slide. My thing is fun, and more fun. If you're not having fun doing judo, why do judo? We have a game that I came up with 14 years ago called the wall game. And first time I get to camp, they only say, hi, sensei. They say, when's the wall game? When's the wall game? They love this game. This is a little demonstration of the wall game.
We wanted to bring back a tradition from Colorado. The Camp Bushido from 20 years ago, they used to sing this song when I used to go there with my children. And Darian was going to help me sing this, and Sensei Durand is going to help me sing this. So if everybody wants to sing along, can you start us, Sensei Durand?
Mr. Sandan,
Teach
teach
me.
me a throw. Pick up
Pick
my
up
body and
then
let it go. Show
Show
me
Show
the
me the
way
way
to Nage no Kata. Then hit me with your crazy Uchimata, Mr. Sandan.
just one
One more time. Here's a good
Guruma
would be really fine. So
Yeah.
grab my sleeve
sleeve
or say, oh,
Mr.
Sandan, talk it to me.
Thank you. Our venue is huge. It's new. Last year it was only 1 year old. Now it is going to be 2 years old, but it has air conditioning, lots of facilities, lots of restrooms, clean and kitchen. It's all new. It's going to be very, it's very nice. You'll have breakfast at your host hotel. They're going to fix warm breakfast for everyone. Lunch will be catered by Kate's Clyde. So they have a very good lunch. And then we'll all meet at Golden Corral, where we can select healthy or not so healthy from the buffet. Last year, our campers came from 28 states. And our camp is just a little different from some of the other camps that are out there. Training is vital to judo, so we want training to be at every level. We'll have judo Olympians in the morning, noon, and night. We'll have training all day long. We know that your energy is zapped by the demands of your everyday life. Everybody here has work all day, reports, injuries, fatigue, parents, kids, house, yard, and everything. So our idea is to inspire you, empower you, motivate you so that you can have another year to go back and teach at your dojo. One of our big inspirational instructors is Lynn Rothke. Everyone knows her. Everyone, I think, in the judo community does. She's like the Energizer Bunny of judo. She won the silver medal in Barcelona. Seoul. She was on the Olympic team in Barcelona. But she's got so many awards, I could not possibly list them. She is a personal trainer, motivational speaker, and you can check out her interview at the TED Talks at TED.com. And we also have Ryan Reeser on several of the U.S. Olympic teams. But he's famous for breaking down techniques so well that beginners can learn and experts have marveled at the way he does this. We have a kata team that's world famous. The Jeff Ginta and Heiko Rammelman. They are fun to learn from and fun to work with. I think you'll enjoy every bit. Whoops, we have a message.
Hi, I'm Heiko Rommelman, kata instructor at the greatest camp on earth this June, and I've been asked what my favorite part of camp is, what I'm the most excited about, and it's Jeff's gonna be uke.
Hey, you know I can hear you, right? Oh, all right, I'm okay.
See you at camp. Hi.
We also have traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu, which is not as famous as the BJJ, and it's definitely a little different. Professor Tom Ryan will be teaching, and he'll have a plethora of other instructors that are not listed here, but they'll do a little bit of everything. The bow fighting, the sword fighting, the blade stick, there'll be all kinds. The mat massage is very favorite. And Joe Torres will teach the police arts. We've got a lot going on there. We also have our BJJ, which is, the big thing in the US right now, and I guess other parts of the world too. But we have Eric Schwam out of Tennessee, and he's a second-degree black belt in judo and first degree in BJJ. And we have Scott Algebras out of Illinois, I think. He is a black belt in BJJ and third degree black belt in traditional jiu-jitsu, second degree in judo, and he has a lot of accolades. Kenjutsu, this picture is Hal Zeidman, who I don't think is coming, but we'll still be able to do the Kenjutsu if we've got rank testing by Sensei Professor Dr. Pastor Mike Mender, and we will test for all the national organizations that supply us with the testing credentials and documents. We'll also have a master examiner training if it's requested. This is by Sensei Ed Shiring. Coaching education will be presented at camp. We do not have a lot of details on it, as some of the coaching program is being rewritten as we speak. This is Joe Torres, who has been teaching our ladies self-defense. If you have any mothers, daughters, wives, girlfriends who need to brush up on their safety techniques, Sensei Joe is from the New York Police Department, and he taught this class for about 25 years there, and he's had all kind of articles written about him. He's very famous up in New York. The think tank is the evenings are on Thursday and Friday. You will be able to go and ask questions of the senseis that taught, or randori, or just get coaches to give you pointers on your game or the new things that you just learned. We have a very special sponsor who has helped with the cost of our venue and generously provided incentives for our kata and our refereeing. We would also like to have additional sponsors, if you know of any, to help with bringing headline from overseas. We have a little video someone made about our camp. We'll see you at the greatest camp. You want to know how to register? You can go to greatestcamp.com. You can get news about greatestcamp.com on our Facebook group. We're keeping that group up as, daily. Early registration ends on May the 15th, so you need to do it quickly. And I thank you, Sensei Bregman, for hosting us in your Zoom meeting today.
Thank you, Debbie, and thank you, Mark, for a wonderful presentation. And I look forward to a wonderful camp and large participation. You have a beautiful venue and a host of great instructors. Thank you very much for this presentation.
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Debbie, can I say something?
Yes.
Yes, I just wanted to say, as somebody, probably the only one who actually trained a little bit with Lynn Rocky back in the day, I tried to jump in there. She astounded me with the variety and the explosiveness of her techniques back in the day. And so I just wanted to put my 2 cents in there that I was so impressed with her back in the day, and I'm sure even now she's learned even more. I just wanted to say that.
She is, and she's still a student of judo. Every time I have an instructor, she's there taking notes and making new things. She ups her game constantly.
And I'd like everyone who participated in this to post this anywhere and everywhere on social media so that we get a large exposure to this beautiful presentation. Again, so have a good evening, everybody, and let's promote judo.